who can I learn from in order to achieve my happiness? Hey there, Pisces, and welcome to your week of October 18th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're going to be looking at your energies coming into this week. We're going to look at some possible challenges you might be facing, as well as some possible outcomes as well. We're going to do clarifiers for all those cards, and we're going to tie everything off with an oracle card at the end, so you're going to want to stick around for all that. Remember though, these are general readings, so some of this, none of this, or maybe all of it will resonate with you. If some of it, only some of it does, don't worry about trying to make the other stuff fit. Just take what's there, right? So let's take a look. Let's see what you got coming in. What are you like this week? Pisces, we got Sagittarius with the Temperance card. We got the Eight of Wands, and we got the Ten of Swords. So starting things off with Temperance, you may have Sagittarius in your chart, as this is Sagittarius's card. So if you do, let me know in the comments. Oh, excuse me. Let me know down in the comments below. Oh, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Sorry about this, Pisces. But the Temperance card represents someone who is pretty flexible. So I feel like you're kind of in a flexible mode. You're willing to kind of bend and, shape and do whatever you need to do to kind of, get things done, achieve your dreams, achieve your goals, whatever. I love that. They say this path up to the sun here is sort of like the path to glory or happiness. I feel like it's the path to happiness, as it is the sun coming up, and the sun in tarot is the happiest card on the deck. So I feel like you're being very flexible, realizing that there's more than one way to get to where you want to go. Despite they're only showing one path here, I feel like you're willing to be like, well, there's more than one way to, climb a mountain, skin a cat, however that saying goes, right? We've got the Eight of Wands here as well, so I feel like things are moving very quickly for you at this time as well. If they're not moving very quickly, they feel like they're moving quickly. Time just flying by here. The Eight of Wands is the second fastest card in the deck. The only thing faster than it is the Chariot, which is Cancer's card. So yeah, just things moving very, very quickly here. Maybe you're getting a lot of passionate communication coming into you, maybe talking to someone who's very bold and passionate at this time, whether it be a friend or an old, colleague or something like that, right? We've also got the Ten of Swords here. I feel like, speaking of quickly, the Ten of Swords is also a card of things ending quickly, something ending abruptly. So it's possible in the past something kind of ended pretty abruptly for you. Whether that's a relationship, a job, a partnership, a bad situation, whatever it was, something has ended quickly here. Maybe something not so great. Maybe that's why you're kind of being more flexible, is because you've seen that when you're not being flexible, things can just be like, when that's over. So potentially something like that. We'll see as we go along the reading if we get any clarifiers on that. And then we got a pop out here for you. Just for your challenge position. So let's see what other challenge cards we've got here for you, Pisces. So your pop out was the Seven of Wands. We've also got the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So the Seven of Wands is a card of defending your position. So this might be a case where you're kind of a little too touchy, a little too defensive here. The Seven of Wands. You can see here the wands kind of aren't able to reach up to this person, so it's kind of like there's no real bite behind what's happening here. Yet this person still has quite an expression on his face, really trying to defend himself anyway. So could be a case where someone's kind of teasing you and stuff, and you're just kind of being like, no, you're taking it seriously, that kind of a thing. Or just a case where what people are saying isn't like, it's not really, it's half-hearted. It's not meant to be like taken seriously, that sort of a deal. We've got the Two of Pentacles here as well. Maybe you feel like you're kind of stuck at this time. You can see this infinity symbol wrapped around the Two Pentacles, sort of to represent kind of an endless thing, like when you juggle, right? When you juggle, the aim is to keep all the balls in the air, and you want to do it forever, right? So it might feel like right now you're just juggling, you're just doing the same stuff over and over again. You're not getting anywhere. You're not falling behind, but you're not moving forward either as well. And notice, I feel like this is a fear of stopping for you, a fear of being held up, because you can see each one of these characters in these 3 cards are all standing still. They're not moving. This person here is resting. They're not moving anywhere. This person is juggling. They're standing still. This person is stuck on their position defending it. They're not moving anywhere. So I feel like there's a lot of you just not moving at all, Cancer, Pisces. I feel like there's just not you moving along. You're not, you're really, a challenge for you is to get going, is to not pay no mind to what these people are saying, is not get locked in on the same thing over and over again, to not be stuck here with the 4 of Swords, feeling like you're constantly trying to rest and recover and not just getting up and going here. So let's take a look at some possible outcomes for you here, Pisces, see what we got going on for you. All right, so let's see. We got the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. I was talking about that. That's fantastic. We got the Page of Pentacles as well. And we've got the Hierophant here, which is Taurus's card. So again, you may be dealing with a Taurus, or you may have Taurus in your chart. If that is the case, let me know in the comments below. So we got the Sun. That's awesome. The happiest card in the deck. I was talking about that when we were talking about Temperance here. So I feel like you're moving towards your happiness. It's just a matter of how do we get to it, right? And the answer to that, I feel, is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is someone who is a planner. The Page of Pentacles is very much the planner of the pages. They make a solid plan. They're like, I want more of what I've got here in my hands, that Ace of Pentacles. I want more. I want 2 Pentacles. I want 3 Pentacles. I want 4. I want 10, right? That's what they want. And they make a plan. They make a strategy. I'm going to formulate a plot, and I'm going to go forward and take action on this. And you may need to pick up some new skills. The Hierophant is a teacher. This could be a teacher, an instructor, a professor, someone like that. Someone you can learn skills and talents and knowledge from. And it might be possible you need to seek this person out and start making a plan. Who can I learn from in order to achieve my happiness? Whatever that looks like for you. Maybe your happiness is, having freedom of wealth. Right? You don't have to worry about money anymore. Maybe your happiness is living a simple life out in like a cottage in the middle of the woods somewhere. Or maybe your happiness looks like living on a exotic location, getting to live next to the beach or something like that. What does your happily ever after look like? Let me know in the comments below. But here we are. I feel like you need to start making a plan for it. And maybe you need to pick up some skills from this Hierophant in order to achieve that. So that's awesome. So let's take a look at your clarifiers. Before we do, though, just remember we're going to tie everything off with an Oracle card at the end. Thank you again for being here, for making it this far with me. I appreciate it so much, Pisces. And let's clarify your energy coming into this week. We got the Queen of Wands, the Fool, and we've got the 6 of Cups as well. All right, so the Fool and the Fool is all about starting something new. I feel like you really want to start something new here. That might be why you're defending your position so hard here, is because you want to start something new. You don't want to be stagnating. You don't want to be caught in that infinite cycle and stuff. And so you really want to be in something new. And this might be a thing where you can, and these people aren't really, they don't care if you start something new or not. They're just kind of poking fun at you, or just saying like, I don't think that's a good idea. But they don't really put any weight behind it because they don't really know. But I feel like you are going to start something new. The Page of Pentacles is making a plan. They have the Ace in their hands. The Ace of Pentacles is a starting card. So I feel like you're heading in the right direction. It's just a matter of kind of getting going here. We got the Queen of Wands as well. Queen of Wands is someone who is very motherly and nurturing when it comes to your passions and desires, right? So I feel like, again, we have passionate communication and such, and passionate things moving quickly here with the 8 of Wands as well. So I feel like things are going to be moving along in a hurry. Maybe you need to nurture that stuff a little more, and then, or maybe you've been doing a lot of nurturing for it, and that's why you want to start this something new, right? So we also have the 6 of Cups as well. And the 6 of Cups is a card of, nostalgia. Can be a card of gifts coming in. Can be a card of someone coming in from the past. So maybe you've recently encountered someone you lost contact with, or someone you haven't talked to in a while, right? But you've kind of been creeping them on Facebook or wherever, right? Creeping them on social media somewhere. And you just that's kind of inspired you to start up something new. It's like, if they can do it, then I can. Or I wish I was doing something like that. Or maybe they give you, remind you of an idea of when you were younger and you're like, oh, I really wanted to do this when I was younger. And you know what? I'm going to go for it. So I like that. So let's clarify your challenges here and see what we got for you. Hopefully we get some more clarity going on here. We got for you the Six of Pentacles, the Star card. It's a sign of Aquarius, so you might be dealing with an Aquarius. And we got the Nine of Cups as well. So with all the stagnation going on, and we have the Nine of Cups and the Star, it's pretty obvious that you want a sense of fulfillment from what you want to start up here. You want to accomplish your dreams, the things you've been wishing for with this new startup, with this new beginning. Of course, pursuing your happiness here. So that's pretty obvious. And again, we're stagnating. We're not really moving anywhere. And we got the Six of Pentacles as well. The Six of Pentacles, you can kind of see, interestingly enough, with this one, it's sort of this person's using this sort of bait to bait this zombie to mow his lawn. Maybe you feel like that. You maybe feel like, your dreams are kind of being held up right just in front of you. And that's why it's like you're being tricked into the grind and the hard work and stuff. Because they're just being like, oh, well, this is what you want, right? Well, that's what you got to do. You got to do it this way. You got to grind it out. You got to do whatever. And it's like, you don't have to do it the way everyone else says you have to do it, right? You can learn from someone else, someone who's been to the mountaintop, right? And maybe they are going to tell you something similar, but they're at least going to be someone who you can trust, right? You can, not necessarily trust implicitly, but someone you can trust. Someone you can trust, they've done it before. They've been to the show. They've been to the top of the mountain, right? They know how to get there. And you can be like, okay, well, I'll take their word for it over these people who don't know, these people who haven't done this stuff, right? And that might be that kind of encouragement you need. So let's clarify your outcome cards and see what we got here as well for you. Pisces, see what we got. We've got the Sun again. Wow. Yeah, you're pursuing. That's incredible. That is unbelievable. We got Virgo coming in with the Hermit. We got all sorts of earth signs here for you. And we got the Two of Swords again. Not again. It's the first time we got the Two of Swords. Wow. The Sun coming up, clarifying itself. That's incredible. Just you're headed for happiness. You just need to bust out here. I feel like you need to make a plan, learn some skills. The Two of Swords represents you getting out of your comfort zone, taking the blindfold off, going and traveling to new lands and having new experiences here. The Hermit is someone who has the star in their lantern. They, use the star, their wishes and what have you, to guide them forward into the path they want to go down here. So I feel like you have all, you know what you want here. It's just you need to make a plan, learn from this Hierophant, learn from someone, learn some skills, learn some new things, some new experiences, some new lands, get out there and figure out a plan of attack to achieve the goals you want to achieve. Because right now, just kind of doing what you're doing, having just the dreams and nurturing your passions and desires isn't actually moving you forward, right? So let's tie this all off with an oracle card here, Pisces. See what we got for you. Thank you. Hope this has been resonating with you. The truth transcends illusion, and don't it just, right? I was talking about you here, saying you might be overly sensitive with the Seven of Wands, defending your position against people who aren't really all that invested in like trying to knock you off your hill, right? They're just kind of like, well, you know, that might not be a good idea and stuff like that, right? So, like I say, I just feel like you need to kind of transcend the illusion of like this, like the Six of Pentacles here, like I was talking about, this person like using like bait to make them make you do what they want you to do, right? Not letting you do your own dreams. You kind of feel like you're chained to this. Look, the zombie's even handcuffed to the lawnmower, right? Like he's stuck here. And I feel like you need to just go out there and go for it, and just start learning some talents, start taking some steps forward towards your happiness, start making some plans for it. So that's awesome, Pisces. I hope this has helped you out. I hope this has resonated. Really, that double sun coming up for you is pretty phenomenal. So that's fantastic. If you want to help out the channel, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos after this one. Thank you again for being here, Pisces, and I hope to see you in the next video.